To choose up in the Perry, re-up work real quick on each ferry. The block was my girl indeed to get married. So scary, one man dude to grind alone. South Park getting dark in front of car bones. No cell phone, backseat sweet, getting mad. Sweet well, smoking the air with no get back. Mad working Avery Park in my backpack. Po, driving through, now that's a fearsome. Pager go off, get off to have a threesome. The booty like a fruit basket to bust a cherry. New fight, chicks to choose up in the Perry. Re-up work real quick on each ferry. Pro things on these words you heard, so I flexed it. SAT on these bars, so I tested. New sound in your ear, the mic check this.
So I get a call one day, my man say, I got somebody I want you to meet. Go by the name of the Joker. I said, alright, I'm on my way. I come meet him, you know, and we just take off from there, man. We've been grinding for a long time, man. But I guess that grind go overlooked.
Album here live on the podcast. How you boy the Joker, the Overlook MC, making it do what it do. We finna get this thing crack-a-lacking. We gonna talk about some things. I'm about to step on toes. I'm about to scuff somebody boots on this question of the day. You know what I mean? And we also have my man Jerk.
What's good?
Y'all know it's Wednesday when it's Jerk taking the field. Y'all know it's the middle of the week. Y'all know y'all hear him on the jump off. Y'all already know it's almost the end of the week.
Big facts.
You know, Jerk take the today. It's the middle of the week. I'm about to a couple more days off. I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
What's been going on with you, Jerk? What's going on with your family?
Man, I finished my ceiling finally with the painting. I'm onto the walls, so we're getting some progress going, you know.
Yeah.
Performed the other night.
Okay.
And also did some vending and whatnot. So that's what's up. You know, just continuing with the editing. I've been reading some books. I finished 3 in the past week, actually. 3 books.
No
3 books. Been
Yeah.
putting in the learning in.
Yeah, I've been jumping into mine still now, a chapter here and there. You know what I mean? Maybe a page or two. I've been so busy. I've got a couple books I'm trying to finish up to read. You know what I mean? I've got a couple of good motivational speaking books and stuff, and then I try to get in my reading bag. But definitely, no doubt. Let's see what Pro Mike can be bugging about today. You know what I mean?
What's going on, yo? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. I see you indoors today. It must be raining.
Nah, it's actually cold and everything. That's I don't like that little wind breeze.
You don't like that
kicking
hawk in
in
your
and-
neck.
Yeah, but we gonna get a storm eventually and stuff like that. It never fails though. Always from Florida.
You
You know
know.
what I mean?
You know.
Shout out to people in Florida though, but in the sense that when they get a storm, we get hit and whatnot though. So in December, y'all see me outdoors and everything like that though. It's just gonna be crazy and everything, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I
But
see.
not-
Because normally, I was like, what's going on? I usually be hitting the streets. You street sweeping. Now you indoor. You know.
I'm indoors right about now, but if I
Yeah.
go outdoors, you're gonna hear this. You're gonna hear
Yeah.
this.
You hear that hawk all over your neck.
You know what I mean? So if you want some New York City, then we gonna do this.
Yeah, you can hear the wind. You can hear that wind in
You
your
know
neck.
what I mean? And but I saw something crazy bugged out today.
Yeah.
I saw a woman that was just running her mouth with a cane on, looking like though she wanted to like swing on somebody. So I was like, well, that's straight up and down New York, crazies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Over
Out there
bugged out and
swinging.
stuff like that though. You know? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, no
So-
doubt. Yo, now, bro, we're
Yeah.
gonna have a good conversation today on the show. We're gonna be talking about why artists don't promote and support DJs, podcasters, internet radio who plays their music. We're gonna be talking about that today. So that's gonna be a good conversation. How you feel about that right there?
All right, repeat the conversation.
I say, so we're gonna be talking about, a lot of these DJs and podcasters that playing these artists' music, they not supporting back. How you feel about that?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so repeat the conversation.
I said, I'm talking about these supporters and these producers and internet radio and all that. We playing their music. You know what I'm saying? We
Okay.
talking about, why they don't promote us back. Why don't they market us back? We showing love. We don't get the
Oh
love back.
man,
How you feel about that?
man, you know what? It's greed.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And also it's selectiveness.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Now, I ain't gonna say no names, put nothing in the universe though. You know,
right,
but here's
right,
what it is though. We're bugging out with Bro Mike. Yo, it's just selectiveness and greediness.
right,
And see, this is what powers a lot of cats to be able to get their own
right,
joints.
right,
Envision what they say like, okay, I want to buy a vacuum cleaner. So
right,
why? Because there's so many greedy people that won't let you hold the vacuum cleaner. So guess what?
right.
You are going to get the funds and everything, and you're gonna buy your own vacuum cleaner, and you're gonna run it your way.
Yes,
You know
right,
what I mean? And that's what it
right.
is and everything. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Hit
gonna be
it
a good
right on the nose,
conversation.
Joker.
You
Oh yeah,
think about it though, bro, Mike. I'm gonna give them some information that the benefits you can get from
sure.
promoting the
Okay.
DJs, the podcasters in that radio that play your music because
Sure.
there's a lot of benefit to that down the line in your
Yes.
career.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. Absolutely.
They
Yeah.
don't
Definitely. Like.
understand that. They think
Yeah.
that we play their music and that's it, and we run the game and promote them and keep going because you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, no matter how many people that calls in and request it, it's
Yeah.
still up to us if we want to play it or not.
Right.
You feel
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's important
Hmm.
for them to do that, man. I'm gonna get real deep in the conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
And
great
I'm
topic.
step on some
That's a great
toes.
comment.
I'm
Yes.
gonna break. I'm gonna hurt a little bit of feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
know your style, brother. Yeah. I like that
yeah.
because you are no. No.
I'm gonna step on toes, stuff some boots,
Oh
step
yeah.
on some Jordans, step on some all white Air Force Ones, and all that.
Hey man, listen, man. I'm gonna follow the trend. I'm gonna follow what you're doing, brother, because see, cats like that need to be awakened. You know what I mean? They need to be awakened and everything
Yeah,
like that, though. You know what I'm saying? They
right.
busy thinking that their head is in the clouds, Sony this, Adidas that, and the whole deal. But meanwhile, they're forgetting about their people.
Yeah, right.
And
People that
and,
support
and
the law,
another
people
thing,
that
Joker. Oh yeah, and enlighten them with this, Joker.
okay,
See, and it was worse is that take notes, Dirk Taker, that when we have our own kind,
hmm
them cats is the biggest first ones.
yeah, that's
But
right.
but but we go outside the box and we show love to y'all. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? We show
right.
we like, yo, man, we love to do business with you. Joe Taker, we love to do business with you because not enough people in our race is being fair.
That's right.
They busy sugarcoating and throwing stone walls
Yeah,
everywhere with the whole deal and sending you to the lions. But meanwhile, though, like I'm not gonna say this brother's name, but he said, and I think you know what I'm talking about. He said he's afraid of you, that you're gonna do better than him. He fears
yeah,
you.
right,
You know
right.
what I mean? And we don't need that confusion. But if it's gonna get down like that, then let's get it. Let's rock.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
no
rock.
doubt.
You see, if even if they did do better, if you stick with each other, you're going up together. So like
That's right.
Right.
you're going up
But
together.
your taker, I'm sure you heard of that, but you notice
Oh yeah,
how
oh yeah,
that's been going on, and it's so sad because
for sure.
our young generations need to be able to like see better. Right now, they're seeing a confusion, a big black cloud that's like hovering over and everything like that, full of soot, and it's causing a lot of negativity in the whole day. This cat's in the industry, in the record industry, and also in the in the producing industry that's acting funky,
Yeah,
Yep.
acting funky.
We gotta
right.
be
And
the
not
change we wish to see.
yeah, yeah. And here's the thing, though, and not only that, Joker and Dirt Taker, yo, what about showing flowers to the cats that first put the original people on the
That's
map,
right.
on the scene?
Right.
I ain't gonna say no words or no names. I'm saying though, I'm a straight up, I'm a
Yeah,
5-star general when it comes to talent.
that's right.
And I'm not even giving the respect or the flowers for what it is and everything. So you know what? So that turns me up to be able to say, well, you know what? They saying I can't do it.
Yeah,
Well, let's get it.
no
You know what
doubt.
I mean?
Hey,
Don't
it's all
worry
about putting
about
the
how
work
many
in.
years it's
It's
gonna
all
take.
about understanding and overstanding, understanding.
Yes, sir.
You know what we know what people is doing, what people is doing for people,
Yeah, yeah.
and growing. You know what I'm saying? I always give tools to people to use, and you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying. If they
yeah,
don't use those tools, what I usually say is they don't use the tools. They must be doing it as a hobby, and that's cool.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I try to give people to like I'm finna talk about today about you know
Mhm,
why artists don't promote and support
mhm,
DJ podcasts and internet radio that play their music.
mhm,
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a
mhm.
deep conversation where they're missing
Oh,
out on a lot of opportunities down the line, you
right.
know, growing up in your career. It's a lot of things that we
Mhm,
can do to help that situation out, even though
mhm.
this platform is small but growing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if somebody that you with somebody that's been growing, like a radio station been
Mm,
growing, especially internet radio. Internet radio
yeah,
been growing real strong for the last past 10 years. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Podcasting
yeah,
been blowing up for the last past 7 years. So you know what I
yeah,
mean? So it's like these are new outlets that is helping put the brand, the music, and all that together. So why
yeah.
not support the
Mhm.
DJ, support the podcast? I mean, back in the day, that's all we had was mainstream radio and
Yeah,
DJ.
remember that?
You know what I'm
Remember
saying?
that?
That's
Yeah.
it. Club DJs
DJs in the
and
park.
house DJs. That's
Yeah,
all we
all
had.
that though. All that though. But nowadays you got these producers in the record industry and in podcasting that are acting funky, man. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? So instead of wearing the angle on your sleeve, and I'm saying this for the young people watching us,
mhm,
don't react. Just get into it.
mhm.
If you feeling that somebody is saying that you can't do it, then you know what I'm saying, and they playing and getting funky, acting, playing games, then get motivated, get
That's right.
charged up. See,
That's right.
because what it is that though, I'm not gonna let my talent go to waste. You understand?
Right.
There's a few brothers out there that know and recognize that I'm talented. I can find you somebody though.
Right.
You be like, well, damn, this cat is hot off the stuff on the low instead of being
Yeah.
a man
Yeah.
and come to my face and talk about it to me, hold the pro mic, you know what I mean? But they don't want to do that though, you know what I mean? They want to be like this and that, like little girly people and everything wearing grass skirts, you heard? Straight up
Yeah.
and
No
down.
doubt.
So my thing is that charges me up because I've been in this podcast game since last year. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Right.
And it's a no-brainer coming off a commentary for 12 years. My
Right.
thing is that though I'm talented and I'm putting this out in the universe. Though maybe there's a lot of other networks out there that are watching you on Joker,
That's
that's
right.
watching us and everything like
All
that.
day.
Listen,
All day.
I'm a talented black man at 52 that can find talent though, because I have an excellent judgment of character. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
No
them
doubt.
original people don't want to put barbershop and mics on, and then F it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because by the end of the day, though, people's gonna discover me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No doubt.
They're gonna like
But
my
you just got to
concept.
put in that work.
Anything.
You got to put in that work
Yes,
and that prep work. That's
the
all. You
work
know what I
is
mean?
yeah. Listen, putting in the work is not a problem, and also it takes money. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Money don't grow for trees and everything like that, though. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you
So
something.
so so
That's you gave me an idea. That's going to be
yes, sir.
another segment I'm gonna put together probably next week. Is how you
Okay,
can get this thing moving without money.
okay. I'll be
Yeah,
for that,
I'm
though.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I'll be for that.
Me and Jerry Taker talked about this a lot. There's other things you can do without money from building your brand. So that might be something I'm gonna do next
Okay,
Wednesday. That'd be a nice
okay.
little next
I'm
Wednesday
hey
segment.
man,
Because
I need all the
yeah,
help I can get. I
yeah,
need
no
all the
doubt,
help I
no
can
doubt.
get.
That's
You
what
know what I
I'm
mean?
here
And
for. You know,
I,
I
you
get,
know what
I
I,
drop that game. You know, I drop gems
yeah,
every time I
yeah,
get on the show.
you know what I like? I really appreciate with you. You know what I'm saying? And Jerk taking too, but you, Joker, is that you keep it real.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Whatever somebody is doing, from big to small, you always keep it real, and
yeah,
that's the thing. But I wish that you would have that we would have known each other when I originally found
yeah,
these people in the
no doubt.
podcast game, because my eye is just like a third eye. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
Sharp. But
I've learned a lot, man. I've learned a lot, you know, and Church Chicken learned a lot from different
yeah,
people, being in certain situations, you
yeah,
know, learning the game. I knew I could do
yeah.
it, but I knew it was more to it. But once I got coached into doing things, recipes, DJ Ruckus, who put me in the game and taught me things that I needed to do to elevate into doing radio, doing podcasts and that, and you know, and it was it's money involved, but it was a lot of things that you can do to
Mhm.
get involved without money. Number one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna
Well,
get this free game, and then
mhm.
I'm gonna let you go so we can get going. I know
Yeah,
you got some things to do.
absolutely. And next
Um,
week, yeah, we'll
but
talk about, because I have a good question to ask you next week
okay, no
about
doubt,
why
no
do you
doubt.
feel
I
that
got you.
that's like that. Mhm,
Okay, I got you. And
mhm,
the number one gem is to do that I'm gonna give out to people to that's want to
mhm,
start something like this or even
mhm,
support a DJ, whatever, is do your services voluntarily for free. That's number one. You know,
do
like
your
we like
services
everybody's doing right
volunteer.
now
Oh
today.
yeah, right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah, you know what I
Okay,
mean? And then you'll grow from there. Then when things start coming, then things that go to the next level. But you know, that's a whole nother show. Man,
yeah,
appreciate you, big dog. You have a
yeah,
blessed
yeah,
day
yeah,
on
no
purpose.
doubt. And one more thing, I might have to need you to text me the information when we talk about it afterwards, so
Mhm.
I could jot it down as a homework.
No
You know
doubt,
what I
no
mean?
doubt. Yeah, yeah, you always
Okay.
you keep notes.
Much love.
I keep notebooks around me all day. I got notebooks, man, all over the place in the studio. I got notes everywhere. You
Yeah,
know, no doubt.
yeah.
Yo, man, you have a
Because I
blessed
have.
day. Keep on
Yes, you
Twitter,
too, y'all. All
yeah,
right.
no doubt. All right
Peace and
now.
love, everyone. All right.
Yeah, no doubt.
100 grand.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Bro Mike, you know, in the building, doing what it do. Yeah, man. Yo, we gonna get right into it. You know, anybody that's tuned in on the podcast side or the radio, make sure you hit up an artist, say y'all need to tune in right now. Share this. Be on Facebook, be on IBP Media Group on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. Make it do what it do. Do that right now. You know what I mean? You know, if y'all have
Get with the
any
program.
issue about, you know, trying to get on, hey, you know, 3 clicks right there. That's all you got to do. And make sure you follow us on IBP Media Group and share this to an artist or DJ, podcaster, internet radio, DJ, whatever. You know, we finna get into it. Why artists don't promote and support DJs, podcasters, internet radio who plays your music. What do you think it is? Jared
I
Taker?
think it's a lot of times ego, and a lot of times too, a lot of people feel like they're higher than they really are, and they're too good to do it, which is unfortunate because it actually brings them down. It's like an anchor on them, you know, when they do that, because you know that is one of the biggest things that can get you to progress is to have people promote you on their podcast and their radio stations and all their, you know, any internet program things that they're doing, DJs even spinning records in the club and whatnot. That's the way that you're going to get heard. You know, somebody's going to be in the club sitting here like, oh, what's the song? They go Shazam it and
Mhm.
see it's your song.
Okay.
If you're not getting those plays, it's like people not going to hear you. It's going to be all on you to market and advertise yourself. All on you.
That's the number one thing, especially nowadays. Since the digital world has opened up, it's more easier. There's more platforms that's doing it because of it's hot. You know, of course some have payments because I have a payment method too. And then once in a while we'll do a free thing like I'm doing right now. DJ Larry Lau been doing a free thing for a while. People ain't taking advantage of it. Them are platforms. Them is digital platforms that's in different lanes. And let me break that down to you. Every platform that's on the digital world is a different lane. What's the odds of DJ Chill Will's radio station DJ Nick's radio station, and then the 514 Online Mix radio station. What's the odds of them having the same audience?
I mean, it's kind of small because like I mean, but it actually depends. Because if they work together and they collaborate, then you might have some
Right.
intertwining and whatnot. But for the most part, it's its own thing. Some people are going to be fans of a certain thing, some people are going to be fans of another thing. You might have the one or two people that are fans of both, but majority is going to be their own separate things, and that's those are groups you want. All those you want those.
Like because I want to support a lot of radio stations, but I support them in a different way. I share their stuff. I do because I haven't have time to listen to all the radio stations I like to listen to.
Exactly.
And I have my favorites. So, that's what I'm saying. Every podcast, radio station, internet radio station has a different lane. And it's not like mainstream where the marketplace was just one marketplace. You know what I mean? Now
Yep.
you have this internet world where these DJs and these platforms is considered a different lane from the other. That means there's a whole different audience that's listening in every different platform. I talked to my mentors about this situation. They said is it's very rarely you will have to talk to maybe 50K people before you find one person that listens to that same podcast or radio station at the same time that is not at a higher tier like the Drink Champs and the what I'm saying and the, my opinion podcast and $1 million worth of game podcast. That's a different tier. That's a corporate tier. But far as the third tier, I'm in the third tier. 514 Online Mix is on the third tier. You know what I mean? Any other podcast that's coming out, even the Rush Network is on the third tier. So you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's in that third tier, they have their own lane. You will want to stay around that third tier of podcast, internet radio, and DJs to play your stuff. And if you got to pay for it, you still promote them like they doing it for free. Why? Let me tell you the benefits from that. The benefits from that is you're building a legitimate, consistent, organic street team. You know what I mean? Because DJs know DJs. Podcasters know podcasters. Internet radio is connected with internet radio affiliates. So they're going to speak for you, talk for you, and be part of your street team for free. If you're getting played for free or you're getting paid for service or rotation or whatever it may be, they're speaking out, especially if the audience is engaging with their playing. So if the audience is grabbing on to that music, they gave you a fan, right? On top of giving you a fan, they're marketing you at the same time. You know what I mean? When you don't promote a DJ or a podcaster or internet radio, what you're doing is you're pretty much cutting your blessings off to get paid on another level. That's messing up your bag.
Exactly.
Believe it or not.
Exactly.
You messing up an opportunity that somebody might call you for a movie. You messed up an opportunity that somebody might call you to be on a mixtape or be a feature. Or you do a paid feature at that. You're missing an opportunity to get a paid show because we all connected to the industry, underground industry, and the corporate industry is tuned in to all DJs, podcasters, internet radio. Ever since I've been connected to the industry because I got good friends and mentors. But since I've been doing this radio and doing this podcast, I know at least one person in every company across the board. You name it, I know one person. I don't care if they're intern. I don't care if they A&R. I don't care if they up becoming DJ, tour DJ. I don't care if they an assistant from somebody. I know at least one person in every industry. You can name one. You can name Def Jam. You can name We the Best Music. You can name Rock Nation. You can name Cash Money. You can name anybody. I know one person. As being a DJ, I know one person. I know the assistants from Lil Baby. You know what I mean? I know a couple assistants for Cardi B, Migos. I know at least one person. I might not know that artist specific, personally, or they may heard my name, but I know somebody. Alicia Keys' assistant. Good people. That's my homegirl. You know what I mean? I could say on the show all the time. I could have a whole show. I can do a whole season, a whole year of this radio station and podcast just dropping names. That's how many people I know. Guess what? Guess the next question gonna be? Well, Joker, why you ain't on? I'm on. I put myself on. That's a difference. I put myself on. Why? Because I promote and support every DJ, radio station, and podcast that play my music. I know I'm on 64 different DJs with 64 different platforms that I get played on rotation on a regular. That's why my streams is what it is. I could have 100 monthly listeners with an average of 2 or 3,000 per song per month. Some is bi-weekly streams because why? I'm in there. I just another thing. When you with DJs are connected to playlists and their creators. You know what I mean? When you're on your Spotify and you have the Spotify radios that's playing you. I know Joe Taker, you check your Spotify, you ever see something say discovered on?
Yep.
Know what that means?
That means
Another character or another DJ was playing your music and submitted it to them and say, you need to
that's what's
play
up.
this artist because this is hot.
Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So when you on your Spotify and you see that discovery on, and then you have the radio station or the podcaster or the playlist because somebody recommend them to your music. That's because why? That person must have supported them or did something to make them do that. Not just because the music hot, because they listen to thousands and thousands of music a day. You know what I'm saying? Out into me, my inbox is crazy. My emails is crazy. Nothing but music. But when you don't support the pop-up show with the Joker, sharing it, tuning in, shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I mean? Or if you just check in now and then, or if you don't listen to the show, that's cool. But if you just give me a shout out now and then, if somebody said, "Yo, I heard somebody give you a shout out on the podcast in Oklahoma," don't even know that Oklahoma, but who's the artist? Man, it was Lil Joey, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that artist, but it's something that he liked about what I was doing to give me a shout out. You know what I mean? Maybe I played his homeboy music. Maybe I gave his DJ a shout out. You know what I mean? You got to, if you get submitted music to a DJ, make sure you tag them on IG. Share their content and go in the inbox and say, thank you, I appreciate you. Matter of fact, I dare you to give them $10 in their cash app. I dare you to give them a pledge of say, I'm gonna pay you $10 a month because you show me so much love. I'm gonna give you $10 a month in your cash app. Imagine you doing that for a whole year to an unknown DJ that have a good, okay following, not too big, not too small, but okay following, and you put $10 in his cash app every month for a year. Then all of a sudden, you get blessed to be a tour DJ for Lil Baby. You know what I mean? And he's cool with the promoter. Yo, man, I know this artist, man, he from Buffalo, New York, he do this the third. Yo, he got a manager? I give you the hookup. Yo, man, then they check you out. Oh, yo, he hot. Boom. They'll tell him we'll pay him, give him a plane ticket, and pay him $500 to perform 3 songs, open up for Lil Baby. It happens just that quick. I seen it happen this year. I seen stuff happen at least 100 times this year with artists. One of them is Kayla Bishop because of the support that she's giving back to the people that's playing her. TikTok and they stuff. You know what I mean? Instagramming. You know, give him a shout out on Twitter, tagging them on Twitter, going to their Twitch page, giving shout out, showing love. Them small things mean a lot. I've been knowing DJ Chubby Chub for a long time. I've been supporting him from a long time. Now he got hired being 50 Cent's tour DJ. He see I got a radio station. He see I got a podcast. I've been supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Now he's working out to where I can get a free interview on the show. Because why? All that time I supported him and he FaceTimed me and all that with 50. Now 50 know who the Joker is. 50 know who the pop up of the Joker is. 50 know who's 514 Online Mix and any affiliates that I'm with. The Even Rush Network keep going. Just because I supported and showed love consistently for what he was doing, and he got a good brand.
That's
You
what's
know what I
up.
mean?
That's what's up.
You know, how many connects did you get off of supporting somebody's podcast, internet radio, and DJs? What things that you was blessed with?
Man, I mean, honestly, I can't even name the number amount of times because like there's been many times where I've been on somebody's podcast and built a connection with them, this and that and everything like that. Then they start hooking me up. There's been many times where I've had people just send me money. There's been times where I've had, people give me some of their merch for free. I've had times where people just interview me, people play my songs. I've had times where they use my songs and videos, remix my videos that I make and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's endless, and I can't even name the amount of times.
Yeah, it's important, man. Especially your club DJs. I think the club DJs is definitely being overlooked, man. You can go to I'm gonna give y'all tips on that. You can go to any club, and number one, don't go in as an artist. Go in as you want to go have a good time. You know what I mean? People in there might know you're an artist. They might go to the DJ, yo, that's so he be rapping. Or she be singing, or she be rapping. And you just in your humble bag, and you go to the DJ, you know what I mean? And you be like, yo, you good? What you drinking? You know what I'm saying? You need something to eat? You hungry? Let me know. I'm right over here. I'm be over here with my crew in VIP. You need something, let me know. Don't even say you're an artist. Just show love to the DJ. I done did that plenty of times in Atlanta. I did that plenty of times in South Carolina. You know what I mean? When they didn't know, they just thought I was just a manager. Because at the time, I was just managing Miss Mitra at the time. But they didn't know I was an artist too. Then when they see me in my artist bag now, in the past 6-7 years since I came back in the game, now they follow me like, yo, you need something, man, let me know. They already playing my music, not even knowing. They hit me up, yo, I played your joint, man. The crowd went crazy. Shout out to the Even Rush Network in the building. Good morning, no doubt. You know what I mean? And they, they playing my music. I didn't know they was playing my music. So I was like, oh, word. Did not follow them on Instagram, and I'm network with them. Yo, I appreciate you, man. No, man, you good. You didn't show love to me back then and bought me drinks and gave me money with your artists and did what it do. Listen, man, it's your turn. I'm giving you your flowers. You know what I mean? Now they waiting on the album coming out in January. They can't wait. You're going to see in January, when I drop this album, y'all going to see blogger off the blogger, off the blogger, off the blogger, off the blogger. You know what I mean? Because of what? Of me supporting the DJ, supporting that podcast that playing my music. Even if I don't listen to the podcast, I don't have time, I'm at least going to share it. I'm at least going to share it on Instagram and tag some people. I'm at least going to, get on Facebook and share their content. You know what I mean? I had a relationship with my man DJ Nick when he had a record label and all that. So everything he does is magnificent. His marketing game is crazy, and I've been supporting. Now out the blue, he'll just share my stuff out the blue. Same with me. If I see content go past my feeds, oh, that's DJ Nick. Oh, that flyer is hot. I'm sharing that. Boom. Oh, he got new artists he pushing on his radio. Boom. Oh, he got his app pushing it. Boom. I see Larry Loud come up. He got something going on. It's good content. It's good. I'm gonna share it. Boom. You know what I mean? Just because of the work ethic and the relationship, and that's what they do. All you artists got to do that every day. Every day. Every day, an artist should at least trying to support at least 5 different DJs a day, even if you don't know them. I dare you to go on Instagram and find a DJ somewhere and just take their content, share it, and just put up there, follow them with the little character you can put in there in your stories, and just put your music behind it and share their stuff. You just built a relationship without even talking to them. Now that DJ gonna remember you. Find your music number one because you put the music on top of their content. Remember, I had this situation, a show last week when I say steal people's content. That works. That works. And then that DJ gonna put you in their playlist. They're gonna like the song and they're gonna love it, and then they're gonna be like, okay, I don't even know this dude, but he shared my content. He shared my content just because. They're gonna show that love back all day long. DJ Larry Loud in the building. Yeah, this nothing Larry Loud. He listen. Every artist in Buffalo should be on his platform. I don't know what y'all doing. Every artist that say you're an artist out of Buffalo need to be on Larry Loud's platform. Period. And if you're not, you're not an artist to me. Because he's one of the top DJs in upstate New York right now. Him and Ed, who works for WBOK, Ed Nice. You know what I mean? Ed Nice said it plenty of times. If you just do the simplest things, I can make something happen for you, launch your paperwork is right, and get you on rotation on WBOK. Y'all don't even know how to do that. Y'all had because y'all got played one time because you had to get votes and stuff on WBOK and get played one time. You think you good. It's like I said, it's only one artist, one group in the history of Buffalo that been on rotation for 4 years straight on an hour every hour. That's Divine and Debonair. How do they do that? Building relationships. They had a good team that built relationships. You know what I mean? At the same thing, had to drop a little bag a little bit too. You know what I mean? That's another show. But then after they dropped the bag, they built a relationship. And they was played every hour on the hour for 3 to 4 years straight. There's no artist in the history of Buffalo did that yet. Unless you Brian McKnight. He was in the industry. Buffalo. Rick James. They was in the industry. But being an up-and-coming independent artist, getting signed to a small label, Divine and Debonair, they put that work in themselves. That label didn't do that work. You know what I mean? No doubt. This is important, man. Why artists don't promote and support DJ, podcast, and internet radio who play their music. Playing your music. That's half the battle.
Put that ego to the side. You know what I'm saying? Get your head out of the clouds.
Right. If you really want to make it, if you really want to get organic fans, bless a DJ. Support a DJ.
Support is the biggest way you can grow.
Right. Even if that DJ don't show you love back, still do it. Because you know why? I guarantee you, he might be playing me. He might not like you. He might not like your music. But guess what? He gonna still talk about another DJ because he was like, well, this artist, I don't really care about his artists, but his artists always promote me. I love him. No doubt. Check him out. They'll pass you on. Then that DJ gonna come back to him, man, you crazy. This artist is hot. Then all of a sudden you start promoting that DJ. Then that DJ, then they coming together. Then finally, after all this time, he gonna play. That's the way the game is.
The other thing is too, imagine you market and advertise, but you didn't support your local podcast, your local radio station, and then they tell some industry dogs and cats, what I'm saying? Hey, they don't really support.
Yeah.
So now guess what? Nobody wants to listen to you.
Swiss Beats said that in one of his I forgot what podcast Swiss Beats was on. He said that. He said something like that. He was like that when you were in your hometown and you outside your city and you didn't put in the work in your city, they go back and ask questions. Then you get a bad report. Nah, that artist, man, he didn't support when I played his music in the club. It might be DJ Brodsky, he came in my club, disrespected. You know what I mean? And then another podcaster Amen. Because I know a lot of people hit me up all the time, ask questions. Do you know how many people I'm gonna get my people, my man on right now, or the family on right now? You know how many people ask questions about Prince Killer since I played him? You know how many
Probably
people
a
that hit
ton.
me up, ask questions? Who that artist, who that group he was talking about with his dad in? And they ask questions in my inbox. Now imagine if they didn't show me no love. You think Imma show love back behind the scene? I'm like, "Nah, they did this, that, and the third. Divine Debonair did this, that, and the third, man. They disrespected, they didn't do this, that, and the third. I don't know, dog. I don't know if you wanna mess with them." Well, if you say that, then Imma keep it moving, man. Who next? You know what I mean? Just that quick.
Yep.
But my brothers always show love to me, so guess what? Imma let them know, "Yo, Divine Debonair, legendary group." They Google it, boom, they follow him on Instagram, they follow him on this and that, you know what I'm saying? Then they following the Son Prince Killer, and they doing what they do, and they following him and playing his music and ask me, "Yo, can I get a copy of that MP3?" And before you know it, I'm giving them information, and they can pass the information on to their DJs and their affiliates, and before you know it, he played on 7 different platforms within 7 minutes of me talking to him.
Yep.
Because of the relationship and them showing love to the podcast, showing love to internet radio, showing love to the DJs. You know what I mean? No doubt. And relationship is the most important in this business. That's facts. Band Fam, Devoneer, been in this game for a long time. They they lived off the principle of marketing, physical marketing before the digital game came. They had to go out there with a lot of flyers, talking to people. They lose a lot of sleep. They on the road. Every gas station they go to, fill up the tank on the road. They talking to the people in the gas station. Yo, we a group from Buffalo, da da da. Giving them flyers, give them a free cassette tape. You know what I mean, or something with the music on it, and the flyer, or a poster, or a T-shirt. You know what I mean? They would, as the grind never stopped, because they didn't have these platforms like that back in the day. So they had to support, they had to depend on the DJ. And to this day, people depending on social media. Now you can't even just depend on the social media if you got no internet devices or anything playing you, or you marketing it. If you got to use, that's part of your street team. Your street team is the podcasters, internet radio, and DJ. That's your street team if you don't have a street team. You let me tell you something. You artists out there in the United States or worldwide, I guarantee you 98% of y'all don't have a street team. 98% of y'all don't have a street team. So why not build it with the podcasters, DJs, internet radio? So easy. All you gotta do is share, show love, and break a little bread here and there. You know what I'm saying? If they have a service, pay for the service. We got rotation for $30, rotation for the whole month. Drop that 30. Then share them like they already played you for the whole year. Tag them. Yo, DJ Chill Will, DJ Larry Loud, he go to get the app. You know what I mean? Go to the pop-up show with the Joker, man. He got the joint, the indie artist joint. Da da da. Spread the word, show love. Like you already went platinum. You know what I mean? That's right. That's a fact. Band Fam in the building. This is just, I'm a lot of artists. To me, if the artists ain't taking these gems of what I'm saying, with my brother Big Seven saying on his platform, and all these different marketing tools and stuff that's on the internet, if you're not taking heed of these free gems right here, then you're not an artist. You're doing this as an hobby.
I just mentioned that this morning, actually. I just made a post.
Yeah, you're doing it as a hobby. Then it's cool. Do it as a hobby. Stay in that lane. Then don't jump back and forth.
How many artists though say that they're doing it as a hobby?
They ain't saying
barely any. They ain't saying they're
work
doing it as a hobby.
like they is, though.
Everyone I
grind.
ask,
Yeah,
man.
they work like this as a hobby, like especially my city. I'm talking about my city right now, Buffalo, New York. I'm talking about because we are the apple eye of the industry right now, in movies, music, sports, everything right now. All right, you know what I mean? I just seen a article on sports in Buffalo. Do you know how many people in high school right now going to go pro in NFL that people like Sean McDermott been going to these high schools? Y'all know about that. Sean McDermott been going to the high schools, checking out what football players is doing. You know what I'm saying? Is you eligible for a scholarship? So when you don't go to college, you already set to even come to your hometown team to play. We the Apple right now of everything across the board, from music to sports, the models, movies, acting, actors, directors, creators. We're the Apple eye of the industry right now. So let me tell you something. If everybody was on their grind in Buffalo right now, all at the same time, just on the same level, growing together. Do you know in 2023, I guarantee you half of the artists in Buffalo will be in the industry getting a bag? You know what that would do to the city? Especially you
Whole
come from
thing's
the
going up.
especially you come from the ghetto. You know what that's doing for your community? Just because you took it to the next level. Do you know was how much just the money and the taxes of what Westside Gun done being from Central Park?
Even
It
what it's
was
already doing,
directly
because for real, I see a lot of businesses right now. They were shut down and they're getting reopened. I've seen a lot of lots turning into something. You know what I'm saying? They're putting Ferris wheels in Buffalo. They're going crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? Every corner you got events.
Yeah.
Every corner you got events.
Let me give y'all a free game how this thing works. I give y'all a free game with now I got this from a council member. I got this from a council member in Georgia and a council member in Buffalo. Do you know if you have a rapper, athlete, or somebody coming out that grew up in that area that was a citizen of East Side? Do you know every time you make it to the next level, that's considered a tax break for the county to get money because you made it to the NFL, because you made it to NBA, because you're a rapper that's nominated like Conway. You know that's what that's doing for the east side of Buffalo without him putting money in each side because he was a citizen that's on his social security number. Let you know where you're from. It follows you.
So push these indie artists.
That's doing a lot for your community. And then he come back and he do give back for back to school backpacks and giving out turkeys for Thanksgiving every year and coming back Christmas and giving out toys to the kid. That's extra. Do you know how much money Riverside High School done made off of Steven, who went pro in NFL, and Clifford Robinson went to the NBA from Riverside High School, and that golfer that's from Buffalo that golfs that's professional golfer right now, that professional bowler that came from Riverside High School, that's professional bowler who's ranked number 3 right now on ESPN Bowling. That's from Buffalo. Do you know what that's doing for that part of the West Side? What it's doing to that school? Why would you go to Riverside High School? Everything in that joint brand new gym, brand new football field, brand new pads, brand new when they sports program is crazy.
It's going like
Because
that everywhere right now.
yeah,
Everywhere now. Over here, everywhere.
the running back from South Park High School played in NFL. Now South Park getting a whole new football field. They got a whole new basketball gym because they went pro. The NFL puts money in where they come from. They put money into the school. They put money into that city council of that area. That's the part of the plan. Same thing when it comes to an artist. Come from that city and you represent that city in your music and you coming back doing music videos in the block and all that. You know what I mean? And you get famous. Do you know that's a tax break for the area for businesses?
If you're not catching it, push these indie artists and local artists. Come on now.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And also support these DJs that's
Yeah,
helping.
support the DJs, support the
Support
clubs,
the
support the
podcast,
radio, the
internet
podcasts,
radio
etc.
that's playing your music. And if they're not playing your music, still support them and push them. You know why? Because when you do get your bag right and put your music in there, guess what? They're gonna give you extra. Oh man, he done paid to get in rotation and he been promoting me for a whole year. Oh man, I'm finna put him on the forefront. I'm finna put him on the front page of my website that's getting 3.5 million people that's on that website a month, a day.
Share, like, comment. Wear some merch, throw some money in. Cash App. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you do it.
Promote. Word of mouth. Tell
That's
your
how you
friend.
do it. If you want to get put on, that's the secret. On top of your brand get looking good and sounding good. Make sure you're mixing and mastering good. Make sure your music good. Once you get that done, that's half the battle.
Invest in yourself.
And man, listen, that small investment ain't nothing. You know what we do? You know what we do with $30 a week? You know how much we waste? You
For
know what we
sure.
do with $10 that quick for nothing?
Yep. I see it all the time. There's so many artists and whatnot. They're not putting their money to the right spots. I'm like, man, that whole money that you just wasted blew that night, partying this or that or etc. You could
Yeah.
have threw that into your brand and got yourself so much more ahead and whatnot. But some people take a little longer to realize it.
And because they be in they self bag, and I get it, and I understand you can do that. Well, you got to balance it out a little bit.
Exactly.
Balance it out a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you don't have to be me, but if I'm playing your music, you should wanna push the pop up show with the Joker, because I go ham. I go to a whole nother level. You know how? Do you know who I'm affiliated with? I'm affiliated with Evening Rush Network, who is affiliated with at least 13 or 14 different podcasters in iHeartRadio, and they have a radio station, Evening Rush Network radio station, up to 7K overseas, listening every day to their radio station, and I'm an affiliate. So if I'm playing your music on here, they're playing your music too, because he plays the backup shows on his platform. That's a whole nother lane that I can't even touch unless he plays it. That I can't even touch. Now 514 Online Mix is marketing them on on our platform. So now it's cross marketing, cross network, cross marketing all day long. Now you got a whole new set of people on a whole different lane know about the Evening Rush Network. So even they get tired of being over here, they can go over there. That's cool because we get new people every day. We just had a report on the new people that's tuned in. The numbers went down, but it's new people that's tuned in. That's called rotation. That's like volleyball when you rotate, you know, that person go out, new person come in. That's all it is. It's a whole new set of people listening to 514 Online Mix right now. You know what I mean? We're trying to bring the old people back, but we still good because why? There's a whole new set of people listening to the platform. So if I'm playing your music on this platform, it's a whole new set of people hearing your music that don't even know who you are. You know what I mean? No doubt. Man,
For sure.
did I step on some toes? Did I scuff some boots?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, did I?
That's okay.
Somebody Air Force One was dirty as hell. I stepped on.
They're gonna have to get over it.
You know what I mean? But it's just true. This is true, real talk, y'all. And, I want to see all artists win, especially in my hometown. We have so much talent. So you know how many people that I know that their ego is so crazy that their talent can take them to another level so quick. I can just make one phone call and put you in a different situation. I'm in a different situation because I chose where I am because I'm independent. But I know a lot of people that want that corporate. I know a lot of y'all want that little baby status, that Drake status. You can get there no problem. You know what I mean? All it takes to me is an email away, phone call away, or me just playing the music on this platform because they're tuned in. Shout out to all my mentors, the people in the industry that's tuned in. You know what I mean? It's all across the board. You know what I mean? Look at Kayla Bishop. Look where she's at. Signed. You know what I'm saying? Got a bag. 10K a feature. You're doing what she do. You know what I mean? But she doing it for the city, and she bringing money to the city because she's from Buffalo, East Side. So for her getting signed, do you know that company is an LLC? So therefore, you know, her social security number follows her. So that's bringing a percentage of money to the city without her doing it herself because she's from Buffalo. Y'all ain't trying to hear me, man. That's a whole nother show. And I learned this through an accountant. I got some accountant friends, how things work with far as money works, what people is where they from. That's why when you a citizen of that city or you was born in, you know what I mean? That's why they ask for like birth certificates and stuff like that. Like for example, Mace, who lives in Harlem, but he was born in Atlanta. Because he was born in Atlanta, they getting a piece of that pie on top of him being raised in Harlem. So that money trail will go back and forth to Atlanta. That's just how it works. When we born in this world, we're considered a hustle to the world. That's why you have a social security number. Y'all ain't hearing me. You know what I mean? So you wonder why there's no good school programs in Buffalo, because guess what? You got people that left Buffalo, you know, that probably don't support it, but that little bit of money came in to help out. But you have a voice now. They didn't use that voice to where that money is going. Like Ryman Knight left Buffalo, don't support Buffalo. You know what I mean? He's from Buffalo, but now he supported him because he's gonna be on the new Unsung on Unsung on the show on the one channel, whatever. And he came back home to where he's from, and they filmed that. But that some of that money, paper trail, him making it in the music industry, came to Buffalo because this is where he was from. But he didn't use his voice to keep that money flowing for the city and for the schools and stuff like that, because he was worried about himself and didn't think about where he was from. That makes a big difference. So they put that money anywhere they wanted to go. They put that money whatever hey, whatever. We're gonna put it over here. We're gonna go over here and fix the streets over here, do a half-ass job, and then we're gonna put money over here and do this, and then we're gonna put money in our pocket. But when he came with a voice and start speaking to the school and start doing motivational speakers and start, doing those things, that makes a big difference in the city. Then he gonna ask questions like, what need to be done out here? And he going to the city council meetings with his manager and the labels, and they're gonna figure out what's going on. That's why Griselda always come back to Buffalo and always involved with things in the city, because they understand the concept. Because guess what? When the artists do that or an athlete do that from that city and they keep doing those things and giving back, guess what? That's a tax break for you also. We gonna end it like that.
Big facts.
That's a tax break for you. Keep you out of that tax under to where you don't have to go to jail. So trust me, that works. This is just all business. Y'all support the DJs, y'all. Y'all are support the DJs podcast, internet radio.
Support.
Man, listen, man. If they playing your music, show love abundantly. Show love like they've been doing this forever.
Whether you got money or not.
Yeah, definitely share their content. That's stuff you can do for free. Ain't all about money. You can do other things you can do, show love for free. Just reposting, just tagging them, inboxing them, saying thank you. You know what I mean? And then share their content. You know what I mean? And you can use their content to put your music on top of it. That's the free money. Come on, man. Y'all don't even. That's why my people in Buffalo broke. My people, bro, don't know how to make no money. But I'm gonna get my report today, and I'm gonna post it up and let y'all know what I've done in this month. This is the week where I did my strategy. So hopefully, probably by Friday or probably tomorrow, I'll probably have some information on what I've done on my strategy, and then I can actually see what I need to work on and see if I was successful or not. And we gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna let y'all see what your own eyes slowly and let you know how long this thing do take. It's not an overnighter, but I'm gonna show y'all what I do, how I do things, and just make a decision if you want to be in this game or not. Some people get discouraged and be like, "Nah, I'm good what I do, but on the business side, it's not for me." That's cool. Do it as a hobby. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's saving your life too. That's mental health. Music therapy. That's cool. I support that too.
Big
We show love
facts.
on that too. There's no problem with that. You know what I mean? No doubt. What's the last words you gonna give them today before we get up off here, Jerk Taker? Show them some
For
love.
anybody who's wondering what I'm drinking some excess here and everything like that, you can buy it exclusively through me. It's a healthy alternative energy drink, only 10 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carbs.
That's
No jitters or caffeine crash.
Let me tell you
Just
something.
saying.
XS,
Hit me up.
They know me very well.
Hit me up. Hit me up.
They know that company
But
knows me very
final
well.
words,
I
definitely
did a
support.
promotion for that company when they first started in 2006.
Oh, really? That's what's
Yeah,
up.
I did. I know about XS. I got my briefcase in there with the logo still on my briefcase. Yeah, I know about that energy drink. Yeah, we did my artist I was managing named Caesar. He did a commercial. He did a commercial for him. They had him on bloggers, doing it on their website. I think they might still got it up. If you go on their website and go to the past history, you'll see the video name rap. You know, you probably can go on their search and put in Caesar. You see he'll come up. He did a whole video on it. He did an XS mixtape, everything. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
what's
know
up.
about
That's
that.
what's
Yeah,
up.
I'm surprised they still rolling, man. I got to get back into it.
Oh yeah, they're
I'm
still
happy about
rolling.
that.
Woo. But for sure. But hey, everybody support, you know what I'm saying? Make your money, build up your city, support your indie artists, your local DJs, your local podcast, your local radio, support it all. You know what I'm saying? Build up everybody's mini lanes and empires, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Yeah, we here showing y'all love, man. I think we're gonna touch this subject a little bit more throughout the week and probably next week too. I think this need to be pushed more for artists to understand, understand, and get some insight on what's going on get y'all to promote the DJs that's playing your music, and any DJ you want them to play your music, promote them. You'd be surprised at how far that can go, to where they might just play you one time, and if the crowd go crazy, yeah, they definitely gonna do what it do, and no doubt, yeah, no doubt. Then DJ Larry Loud, yeah, no doubt, he's definitely one of the top record breakers, indie artist record breakers in upstate New York. Period. You know what I mean? Since DJ Bandana Black did when he was on WBOK, man, Larry Loud then took the torch and just kept doing what he's doing. And he's one of the top DJs that's actually breaking records on indie artists. So, I'm just saying, it is what it is. We can go ahead and make it do what it do. We appreciate each and everybody that's tuned in, no doubt. Man, we here and we are going to get up out of here, no doubt. Stay right there, Jertech. I'll be back with you. No doubt. It's your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC. No doubt.
Pro things on these words you heard, so I flexed it. SAT on these bars, so I tested. New sound in your ear, the mic check this.
So I get a call one day. My man say, I got somebody I want you to meet. Go by the name of the Joker. I said, alright, I'm on my way. I come meet him, and we just take off from there, man. We've been grinding for a long time, man. But I guess that grind go overlooked.
Sweet well, smoking the air with no get back. Mad working Avery Park in my backpack. Ho, driving through, now that's a fearsome. Pager go off, get off to have a threesome. The booty like a fruit basket to bust a cherry. New fight, chicks to choose up in the Perry. Up work real quick on each to choose up in the Perry. Up work real quick on each ferry. The block was my girl indeed to get married. So scary. One man dude to grind alone. South Park getting dark in front of car bones. No cell phone. Backseat sweet getting mad.